It's not right, but it's deserved. Palestinians deserve a genocide. I'm a libertarian, by the way. No, dog. You need to reevaluate your worldview in its entirety, okay? You fucking freak. The things he said and done aren't deal breakers for his friends. I mean, I think there's also an element of fear there too. There's an element of fear because, like, what you think most fucking streamers don't know what Adin Ross is up to, or what his community did for years and years? They fucking know. Adin himself is aware of this. Adin himself is literally aware of this, where he was like, "That's why I'm deleting my Twitter comms. I'm deleting my Twitter comms because my Twitter comms are just like fucking constantly doxing people. And I know that it's like fucking me over because other streamers are afraid of my community." That's it. They're so fucking insanely insane. Like, it's not just trolling. It's just like straight up Nazi shit. I think some streamers don't consider it to be a deal breaker. Other streamers are genuinely afraid of the backlash. Because, I mean, look at this. Like, think about it. I say this stuff. Instantly, instantly there's chatters in here being like, "Nice house, by the way. You know? Your house looks really nice." Why do you think they're saying that? Where do you think that comes from? What do you think that implies? Immediately, they just have one button, which is, "I'm doxing you and I'm swatting you." That's the one button. The one button these motherfuckers have. You know? Understandably, other streamers don't want that smoke at all. This is not just about his fans, though. That was the cope everyone had. He got banned for bad chat when the reality is he's openly called for violence against multiple marginalized communities. Why do we have to whitewash this shit? No, I'm not. I'm not doing that at all. What is this? Adin ban also opens up conversations like this. Oh, I'm sure they'll say, "Why isn't Destiny unbanned?" Yeah, exactly. Asmongold is curious to see what will happen with Destiny after the Adin Ross unban. Responds to chatter who brings up Destiny's pending court case. No universe where Adin Ross didn't do something worse than Destiny. In America, innocent until proven guilty. Yeah, of course. Fuck it, dude. Just unban everybody, you know? YOLO.
Right now, I'm really curious to see if they're going to unban Destiny. I am.
I'm telling you, all these motherfuckers hate me more than anything else. They certainly hate me more than they hate each other. One must ask the question, why? Is it because I am the evil villain that they have presented in their communities? Or maybe is it because I actually do fucking call people out and have a relatively large community because I do care about these fucking things? There's no one more dangerous than someone who actually cares about the values that they espouse. Yeah, innocent until proven guilty is so funny because, like, Destiny admitted that he fucking distributed this person's sexual material without her consent. So I don't know what you mean innocent until proven guilty in that regard. But he did do that. I don't know if you're like speculating on whether Adin has done that or worse shit than that, but
because if they unbanned,
you're so obsessed with what people think about you that you will talk about people hating you for minutes on end just to fill time. God damn, is the worst part of your stream. We're currently talking about a bunch of like a pretty prominent figure being unbanned.
There is no universe where Adin Ross didn't do something worse than Destiny. Literally no observable universe in which Destiny was worse than...
I think it's very similar in terms of the toxicity, in terms of the overall harm to like random content creators in general. Yes, their operational methods are pretty fucking similar. It's not incorrect. Yeah, doxing, swatting, you know, going after content creators, going after fucking people that are in the trust and safety side of things. Like Destiny, I would go so far as to say is like gone above and beyond, even beyond what Adin Ross has done. Adin Ross, as far as I know, has not tried to like fucking dox people that work at Twitch directly. Having said that, on the politics front, yes, of course, Adin Ross has significantly worse statements than even Destiny.
Adin Ross. We'll see what happens. Yep, we'll see what happens. Not with a pending court case. I think that Twitch might not unban him for that reason. They're concerned that basically, and this is the issue.
No, dude, I don't think that's the reason. I think it's beyond that. I think the big difference here is that like the Your Rage and XQCs and the Kaisen ads of the world were not actively petitioning to unban Destiny in the way that they were with Adin Ross. There's also an environment of normalizing Adin Ross's politics right now that's happening all around. Asmongold himself reflects maybe not to the same overt degree of like having Nick Fuentes on his fucking stream or whatever, but like there's certainly a association with right-wing politics that is no longer seen as like harmful or toxic. That's, I think, where this is coming from. I mean, the dude interviewed the president, you know? What is this guy still talking about? What? If your grandmother, what are you? Yeah. It does not matter. Okay, dude, you must be joking. DGG is 100 times worse human being than Adin. No, Adin's community and Destiny's community do the exact same shit. That's why they're so fucking harmful. Adin, on the other hand, in terms of politics, is also incredibly right-wing. Destiny is like pro-genocide and very fucking right-wing on a lot of issues, but they both of these communities do very similar things. In terms of individual politics, however, like I can't believe I'm saying this, but one is overtly collaborating with neo-Nazis. The other one at least like seemingly debates them, you know, even though behind the scenes it seems that he's doing a lot more than just debate them. He's getting real cozy with them. But at least in terms of their output, one is like far more open about aligning with like Holocaust revisionism and neo-Nazis in general. I mean, both are still incredibly toxic and engage in the same exact actions in terms of doxing, swatting, brigading, and making this space a significantly, take in his dick out of your mouth, you bum. You're just sad that your daddy's back. This is what I mean. Dude's not even live yet, and his fucking delusional fanboys are already in here. Like, do you know what I mean? It's fine. It is what it is. I mean, they never really went away. They just like kind of fizzled into other communities overall. And I get this. I get this from Asmongold's fan base as well, so it's all good. Asmongold's pretty fucking large. So it is what it is. But yeah, I guess maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed, the silver lining of this is that he won't be as toxic and as awful, because he will most likely get banned again. You know? Did Twitch state why they unbanned him? I don't know. I have no idea what they were doing.
Yes, I'm gonna just talk about it real quick, bro. Adin got unbanned, okay? And my the face comms is going crazy right now, bro. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Do you think he deserves a chance to change? Yes, dude. Everybody deserves a chance to change. It's just a matter of like if it's real or not. You know what I mean? Why the fuck would I care if he was like a positive force? If he was like, hey man, as a Jewish guy, I literally thought, the neo-Nazi shit is not cool, and it's actually kind of fucked up that I align myself with these dudes who are, overt anti-Semites and saying a whole bunch of nonsense, right? And I've learned my lesson. I'm just gonna do like fun content. I don't give a fuck if he does that. Great, awesome. I would love that. My fear is that he has not changed. And he won't, as a matter of fact. He collabed with like Andrew Tate last week. All around the world, we're looking at like why the youth are so right wing, and then we just normalize this kind of fucking behavior. It sucks. It sucks. But I do want him to change. I do want him to be a positive force, 100%. Why the fuck wouldn't I? It's infinitely easier. So you can say whatever you want, but he can't. Who are you to filter what's okay and what isn't? First of all, I can't say whatever I want. I get banned for even people misunderstanding what the fuck I'm saying on a regular basis. And secondly, bro hates Andrew. That's comedy. Dog, Andrew Tate has already a second court case opening up against him in California because after he came to fucking the United States of America, he still pulled up the same shit, it seems, that he was doing that initially landed him in Free Palestine. This dude is hitting me with a fucking like triple punch. Like I'm so, you can say Free Palestine without being like, I think the greatest authority on this is a fucking sex trafficker, like who's brutalizing women. Ay, ay, ay.
And I just want to say this, bro. Okay, listen. Oh wait, the comms have been going apeshit, bro. All right. Hashtag fence sitter, bro. I'm not gonna fence it. I'm gonna say exactly my opinion, bro. And Davis, you keep getting on my dick, bro. Me personally, me and Adin never had a problem, bro. Me and his comm though, it's still AR loyals. They're weird, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They're still weird to me.
Yeah, Adin's fan base is fucking so insanely toxic, and everybody fucking knows it, by the way. Everybody knows it. Make no mistake. From your rage to all the phase boys, like every single person knows this shit, okay? Through and through. That's the reason why he had to delete his Twitter comms in general to say, like, I'm turning over a new leaf. But I think a lot of people don't understand that, like, he developed this community off of the shit that he was saying and doing. It's not like these guys, randomly encountered him and were like, this is awesome. Like they just straight up will post Groiper slop everywhere, like everywhere, instantly. Another big creator is putting you in the crosshairs.
To all the AI
Okay.
artists in my DMs.
Okay, stop. I don't want to pull BB No Money into this conversation right now. How in the hell he has a fan base? You got to be brainless. Yes, dude. There's a lot of people who are. And no, I don't think that XQC is avoiding Adin Ross. I think XQC wanted him to be unbanned. They said that over and over again. What are you talking about? Yeah.
But he did a good thing and deleted his comment, bro. So because I did get doxxed by the AR loyals, bro. Pizzas was sent to my house for however long. You know what I mean? But me and Adin personally, I had no problem with Adin ever, bro. So Stop painting the narrative that we are fucking beefing, bro. That's not a real thing. Okay? So chill out with the fuck Adins, all right? I've always, as y'all know,
I feel like it started as a bit, then ran a bit far too long, and now he actually believes it. Dude, if you expect any content creator to come out and actively say what I'm saying right now, you're fucking delusional. At most, the expectation will be silence, okay? That's it. Nobody wants that smoke. They don't. They don't want it. They're worried about getting fucking dominated. That's it. I don't think you guys understand. You guys are like, I'm thinking about the damage overall of this sort of behavior getting normalized and shit, but like, there's a reason why people don't talk about Destiny either, because people understandably don't want random fucking psychos to ruin their lives online. That's it. These guys, they put the fucking people, they put crosshairs on a person and will use their audience through and through to fucking individually ruin their lives. They'll be in here all day, every day, waiting for a clippable moment, posted on a million different blue check mark accounts on Twitter, pump that shit into fucking oblivion, ether people that way. It's just like a relatively sophisticated propaganda operation. That's it. And these guys are rabid. They're anonymous. It doesn't matter. Most people don't want the smoke. And even if people say, like, even if people gently say something along the lines of like, I hope he's reformed, people will still go after them aggressively.
But I do think it's like Twitch permanently banning people is always bad. You know what I mean? Even if you don't like a person, it's always bad, you know, as long as you can hopefully grow from it and change, that's what's better. And now I do say that loosely, but like, you know, then there's streamers like fucking Johnny Somali that exist, and you know, let's be real, let's keep him far the fuck away from Twitch.
If their livelihoods didn't depend on it, more would probably speak out. No, it's not even clout. It's just their, you know, it's their safety.
Please, for the love of God, like, you know, that's holy fuck, dude. Let's keep him far away.
It's safety. What white supremacist stuff? Oh, some hostility I'm hearing. Hot topic employee opinion. This ain't about getting unbanned. It's about what he does now. And like Cinna said, if he slips back in the old patterns, which better have the spine to shut it down. Accountability doesn't end when the ban does. Cinna in this moment. Yeah. Twitch streaming ain't a human right, in my opinion. It's not. Look, I'm of two minds on this, obviously, because like, look, I can't be fucking advocating for heavy-handed censorship, at least in this time and in this place, okay? Because that is quite literally what virtually all of these fucking content creators have demanded from Twitch. Constantly being like, look at the inherent hypocrisy and, you know, keeping Adin banned, but then keeping Hassan unbanned. Like, that's literally what fucking Sneeko is saying. Think about that. Everybody constantly talks about the hypocrisy. Why is it hypocritical? Because I have a position on you know, political issues that they can manipulate into being far more radical. When I say, like, I don't think apartheid is appropriate, you know what I mean? I've always maintained a policy of not going after individual content creators or like unleashing my fucking audience upon them. Although there are this is a sizable fucking community.